Welcome back, gamers, to another drama video. All we do is drama around here. You already know. I'll be reacting to Ethan Klein stories, and I'll just this video has a compilation, as you can see.
I don't think I've ever.
So I'll just be pausing randomly on them to see what comes up. Let's see if we can get. Well, he never stopped crashing out, I guess, right? And he'll probably just ignore this because I'm too young and pretty. But maybe his fans will get rage baited or something. Anyway, probably shouldn't admit that strategy out loud. They're all a bunch of fucking ghouls. For the most part, psychopathic, stalkers. Psychopathic stalker community full of Zionists. By Zionists, I mean pro-genocide people, not Jews. Yeah. Because, after all, I am Jewish myself, so. Yeah, it's why he doesn't talk about Sam Cedar on these stories too, because he knows he's just embarrassing himself when he goes after a white Jewish guy for criticizing him. So, what if I just keep uploading videos about him until his stalker fans force him to watch me? That'd be kind of fun, right? Anyway, my name is Jacob, and I'm going to grad school for political communication later this year in DC. Had a top 10 school in my field, so suck on that. Suck on those apples. Let's get to it.
It's puzzling.
Pocket watching Hassan here, I guess. Like, nice try playing the genocide card, scumbag. You can't hide behind your advocacy. Being pro-Palestine doesn't absolve you of your S-word. Shit. If you actually cared about if you actually cared about Palestine, you'd stop exploiting it as a shield to protect yourself from criticism. Yeah, criticism like, Hassan is a terrorist. Hassan is a terrorist. That's real criticism, dude. I will assume for this moment that Hassan is being serious here. Watching together will obviously not benefit the conversation at all. It will just make it messy. I need to full screen this, I think. Is it really that unreasonable to just ask that you watch the video? Cry post. This is him cry posting before they had that humiliation kink debate he put himself into. Seems like an extremely reasonable thing to request. After that, I will sack up and have a discussion with you about the video. Hassan, this is not a biography about your life. You do not have innate knowledge of all the arguments and evidence set forth in the video. You cannot claim to know every point made in the video if you haven't seen it. The videos about him, about Hassan, the content Nuke was about Hassan and the arguments that he repeats on virtually a daily basis. So, you know.
I don't think
Shredder was about one or two. I don't care. Y'all, she's literally being paid by Israel, and her fans are calling me a Zionist. You can't make this shit up. Who's she? Whatever. Is that the quarter pounder? Quartering? Isn't he like a? He's got some allegations, right? I don't know. Or I don't keep up with these losers, you know. Um, yeah, Ethan being like, even the quartering's on my side. This loser's on my side, so I know I'm right. This pathetic weasel has the nerve to cry that he's a victim of a harassment campaign while shouting out H3 snark. Pathetic two-faced loser. I don't know, that guy's name is Adam something, right? Who cares?
anything.
Come harass me, bro. I don't care. Please. Honestly. So, there is a ton of doxes and horrible shit about people that wouldn't be wise to release to the public. Been trying to think of the best way to release it. I feel like him going after Bad Empanada kind of made Bad Empanada lose his mind. But maybe Bad Empanada is always that way. Like a wrecker type of person. Red Shambhala, fourth dimensional communism type guy. You know? Anyway. Been trying to think of the best way to release it. If you know any trustworthy reporters, creators, that would be interested. I'd love to give them the link directly. I don't care about his beef with Bad Empanada. Ahmed Fuad Al Khatib, Israeli collaborator, literally works for a State Department think tank. Total grifter, lunatic slash sellout slash bad guy in general. Just a bad person. But yeah, his job is just to do Zionist propaganda, but put a Palestinian face on it. Ethan's shouting that guy out. Bad empanada. Nice. Okay, this isn't fair. Some of these stories aren't even relevant. Okay. Y'all compiled a more relevant list of stories to the people who like snarking on Ethan or like reverse stalking him. I don't know what you even call it at this point because he is such a lol cow. It's like kind of embarrassing for me to even be making this video. Anyway, we've DMCA'd about 5 clips of Snark. Oh, this is how he got the Snark Reddit shut down because they were criticizing his podcast, right? That was cool. There are hundreds of clips that have never been removed because we considered them fair use. Or they were making fun of his podcast, like whatever you want to call it. No, anybody can go watch your podcast for free, dude, if they want to. Why I left Islam. Okay, bringing up some cringe past moments, I guess, for iDubbbz and Anissa. I don't even know if they. I mean, I know iDubbbz regrets this stuff. I mean, whatever. I don't know them. You think the secret swastika sword? You know, using just having Ichigo's katana, Ichigo's Bankai from Bleach, the anime series. Yeah, it's a secret swastika. It's not, the Japanese Buddhist symbol. No, it actually is because Ichigo is a Nazi in the. I guess you could. I don't know. I don't know how the series ends, but I'm guessing the way I've seen up to the most recent anime adaptation. I'm guessing where the story goes, you could interpret like some of Ichigo's actions. I don't know. I don't even really want to comment on the politics of the anime, but Ichigo does kind of defend the status quo throughout the show in a lot of ways. I guess you could call that fascist, depending on how you view it or interpret it. It's whatever. This is a significant escalation of violent, dehumanizing language, even for him. Yeah, bro. Oh no. What did he say? Zionist animals or something? Like, yeah, dude. You kind of are acting like a rabid animal in all these stories. What did he post today, dude? Like, you know, just to help prove my point. Uh, yeah, but Hassan's the real problem. According to Palestine, Hassan's the real problem for using dehumanizing, violent language in terms of the Israel stuff, not stuff like this. That's most likely happening. The Rogue DNC is a usually pretty reliable account in terms of getting their information right. Uh, anyway, oh yeah, I searched it up yesterday too.
They have to stay in what they've declared as five-star hotels.
It's actually the opposite, Hassan. This is the US government's prohibited accommodations list while you're in Cuba. This list is all of the major hotels because the US government doesn't want Americans supporting the regime. They want you to stay in local places to support the local Cuban people. Look what.
Yeah, dude, hotel accommodations across the island are mostly owned by the government because, you know, having a place to stay where when you're traveling for work is kind of a necessity for a lot of jobs. So the government just, helps the average Cuban afford it by owning these properties and controlling the price. And the only hotels that Americans can stay at are privately owned, and they can buy off all the resources on a black market. But I love it when morons just blather. Let me guess, she's like also an insane Zionist propagandist. Yoel, Yol and Mari? Yoel and Marie? Is this her? Oh no, she's just an insane Cuban exile. So what, she goes to Cuba just to lie about Cuba? Like what? She let people. What a fool, dude. Clown ass. Okay, so she left Cuba just after living there or visiting that, I guess. Whatever. Who cares? Fucking moron lady. Doesn't know anything, basically. Just puts her face out there so she can, I don't know, socialist stories. Yeah, this is why these countries should have Chinese style you know, firewalls on their internet use so that these moron or like Chinese style censorship so that these morons can't just fucking propagandize against their own country's sovereignty, you know. Ugh.
What's on here? Iberostar Selection, Havana, Torreca, Iberostar Parque Central, and likely where he's staying, Gran Hotel Manzana Kempinski. See, because all of these hotels, 51% of the ownership is the Cuban government. So when you stay here, you're supporting the Cuban government. Hassan, you're either lying to
No.
your followers, most likely you don't know anything about Cuba.
Totally, man. Anyway, if you want to learn about Cuba, here's the place to go. Here's a place to go learn about Cuba. For those who are interested in, the truth. Season 2. Here you go. Go listen to this. Noah Colwyn and Brendan James put this amazing podcast together. Very informative, very engaging too. Anyway, let's get back to the crash out.
What I would do to debate Hassan Piker given this topic? Come bingo.
Mm. Oh, great, bro. Gonna talk about Hassan again for crash out about Hassan again on his podcast, I guess. This is why Hassan just should not mention this guy for his own health. Hassan went like a year without mentioning him since I don't even remember last time I heard about Ethan Klein. Up until recently, like literally 2 days ago or a day ago, he popped back on my radar. Fuck off, loser! Trying to sell me a scam. I'm talking my Twitch chat, which has 0 people in it. So if you want to come yell at me, you know where to find me. I just don't have a schedule yet because my new job hasn't given me one. Hopefully that'll change soon. Anyway, yeah.
Americans to stay wherever they want when they're in Cuba. They have to.
How long have I been doing this? 20 minutes. Good enough. Alright. I hope y'all get the point. Should I go back through more of this stuff? Crashing out at Anissa, another person who's virtually powerless and irrelevant in terms of politics, but you're just gonna go waste your time attacking this lady. Brilliant mind at work here. Crashing out over Hassan getting a blog post. Another lady. Another, like, random lady he's harassing, I guess. I don't know. You'll never understand. Irresponsible and damaging. CPS. I don't care. I mean, your kids are fine, right? Whatever. You're rich. You can afford a nanny if you don't want to take care of them. Is this before or after you lecture your Jewish friend on what is and isn't anti-Semitism? I'll lecture you. Invite me on the podcast. Anyway. Anything else? Anna Banata, Noah Sampson, or whatever. Just everybody. Hey, put me on this list, dude. Anyway, H3 snarkers. Or H3 fans. The H3 heads. Put me on his radar. I dare ya. Pieces. Oh, and like and subscribe to support the channel. It might help me graduate. It might help me finish grad school. uh, you know. Have a good one.